7 countries that hold the biggest grudges against America. 7. Yemen. In 1967, Yemen severed diplomatic ties with the U.S. The reason was America's support of Israel. Yemen has been gripped by civil war for years. Saudi Arabia supports radical groups in the country. Many Yemenis view the Saudis as America's allies. More than 100 Yemenis were detained at Guantanamo. This also fuels anti-American sentiment in the country. 6. Lebanon. Formal relations between Lebanon and the U.S. are friendly, but Lebanon is a divided country. Around 70% are Muslims, the rest are Christians. The Christians are largely pro-American, but the two communities have gone to war in the past, so the majority is naturally inclined to be anti-American. 5. China. China is vying for the top stop in global politics. It has clashed with the U.S. over every issue imaginable. The U.S. supports Taiwan and Ukraine. China supports Russia and sells military tech to Iran. Chinese propaganda is often vehemently anti-American. America is also where Chinese dissidents tend to immigrate. China has accused the U.S. of stealing Chinese brains. 4. Pakistan. Pakistan is officially an American ally, but most Pakistanis believe the U.S. is too pro-Indian. Religious extremism also plays a role. Pakistan was where Osama bin Laden hid after 9/11. It's also where the Taliban had their reserve bases. In 2021, Talib fighters poured into Afghanistan en masse. This intensified after the American withdrawal. They came in from Pakistan, where they are supposedly outlawed, yet they had no trouble crossing the border with firearms. 3. Iran. Since the Islamic Revolution of 1979, things haven't improved. Iranian authorities are openly anti-American. The Ayatollah refers to the U.S. as Great Satan. The Little Satan is of course Israel. Iran supports terrorists all over the Middle East. It's the only country openly selling weapons to Russia. Iran's illegal nuclear program doesn't help matters either. Iranians burn so many American flags, they need a factory to produce them. 2. North Korea. The U.S. fought against North Korea in the Korean War. Since then, the relations have been very tense. Like Iran, North Korea developed nuclear weapons. Also like Iran, it supports Russia and threatens American allies. The country's propaganda centers onto great enemies, Japan and the United States. American citizens have been kidnapped and tortured by the regime. July is officially the month of joint anti-American struggle. North Korea holds festivities to denounce the evil America. 1. Russia. Opinion polls in Russia always show the same thing. The U.S. is seen as the most hostile country. It's been this way for at least 15 years. Russian propaganda likes making bizarre claims about the U.S. One of the most popular is the so-called Dulles Plan. It's an alleged secret CIA plan to destroy the Russian soul. The plan came from a Soviet spy novel, but now it's often quoted by Russian officials as if it were real. Another popular contention is that America wants our lands. Many Russians apparently believe the anti-American narrative